Greetings to all. You're watching the Way to Live YouTube channel, where we guide you to empower yourself and transform your life. Today, we are exploring an important question. Will our deceased loved ones still be with us if they take rebirth, or do they move on? This question comes from our subscriber, Divine Awakening 111. She asks, if my mother takes rebirth, will she no longer be with me as a soul? Will she move on with her new life? Will she forget me? And how can I ask her to come back into my life? This is what her question is. Before we dive in, I'd like to take a moment to thank my subscriber Jayanti Harinath for becoming a member of this channel and for her generous contribution. Thank you for your energy exchange. Now, let's explore whether souls truly move on and forget us after rebirth using a simple torchlight analogy. Just imagine, okay? Imagine walking into a dimly lit hall, like a museum, where various movie posters are displayed. The room is dark, but you switch on a torchlight and focus its beam on one of the posters. And imagine, as soon as the light falls on it, a virtual reality is created and a movie begins to play. Just like a YouTube Shorts video lasting about a minute. In that 1 minute, a complete story unfolds. A character is born, lives his life, gets married, becomes grandfather, and eventually passes away. The entire journey plays out in just a brief moment, and then the movie ends. Now, you shift your focus to another nearby poster. The moment your torchlight falls on it, a new movie begins. A new movie begins. Another virtual world forms in front of you, playing yet another story, again like a shorts video. Unlike YouTube Shorts, where you swipe to change videos, here you simply move your beam of light from one poster to another poster, and the movie shifts accordingly. Each time your light lands on a new poster, a new reality is created and a new story plays out before you. Now, let me ask you a question. How was the virtual reality created? It was created using your light, correct? The poster already existed, but it only came to life and became a virtual reality when your light fell upon it, correct? And after the movie ended, how did you switch to another one? Simply by shifting your focus from one poster to another poster. Did you actually travel from one reality to another reality? No, correct? You remained in the same place. You simply shifted your focus of your torchlight from one reality to another. Let me ask you another question. Can you still remember what happened in the previous movie? Can you recall the characters you saw? Of course you can. You don't forget them, right? Likewise, the soul simply projects its light or consciousness or awareness, whatever you call, onto a particular destiny, creating a kind of virtual world within itself, much like a dream. What we call rebirth is nothing more than the soul shifting its focus from one destiny to another without actually moving anywhere. So, the confusion arises because we focus on human ego and personality, which exist within the time and space. Yes, if a soul takes a rebirth, the human personality will manifest in a different part of the world, separated by distance. But the soul itself does not go anywhere. The soul has no birth or death, it simply projects its light. Now, do you see where the confusion comes from? We identify with the human personality which perceives life as a movement from one place to another. Of course, if we are reborn, it will be in another location on earth because we are bound by time and space. But the soul is not within the body is within the soul. Again, I repeat, the soul is not within the body is within the soul. The reality you perceive, the earth, the sky, and everything, is unfolding within the soul like a virtual reality. The soul never moves anywhere. It remains in its own realm. Your life is simply a dream unfolding within the soul. Instead of focusing on the human personality's journey from one place to another, shift your awareness to the soul. At the soul level, there is no separation, there is no disconnection. One of the reasons we take birth on earth is to experience emotions like birth, separation, and death, the experiences that a soul cannot have in its own realm. Because in the soul realm, everything simply exists, all souls are interconnected. Life on earth is like a game, and it feels so real because it has to. If it didn't feel real, you wouldn't stay attached to this reality. So the separation must seem 100% real for the experience to be meaningful. But in the end, it is only illusion. So let us answer this question. Will she forget you after rebirth? The question, will she forget about me, is based on a misunderstanding actually. You have been taught to imagine a soul like a tiny ball of light wandering from one place to another place, waiting for God's command. But this is a complete misunderstanding. The souls are eternal, infinite energies, not weak or faint. Think about like a latest Apple or a Samsung phone, okay, which can store up to 1 TB of data. Now imagine a supercomputer the size of a New York City. Supercomputer the size of New York City. If a small phone can hold so much information, how much more intelligent and advanced would such a supercomputer be? The soul is like that supercomputer, an immensely powerful, infinite source of consciousness. It never forgets anything, even after rebirth. I'm talking about the soul, not the human ego personality, which only focuses on that particular theme of exploration. When a soul takes on a new life, it is simply shifting its life to another reality, but it remains fully aware of you. So, how can I ask her to come back? It's simple. Pray to her, express your wish for how she should return to you. Do you want her to come back as a child, as a pet, as a living being? Or would you like her to be your spiritual guide, a non physical spiritual guide without any physicality? But do not insist on your expectations. Let her decide. A simple prayer is enough. Watch my video on how to telepathically connect with the soul, where I explain how to ask questions. She will choose what is best for both of you. Sometimes she may feel that remaining in a non physical form allows her to serve you better rather than being reborn as your pet or a granddaughter or a daughter, whatever it is. If that is the case, she will make the choice. You may not always know what is best for you or what aligns with your destiny, but she does. So I would say trust her decision. She could also take on a role of an angel guiding you. And there are also other souls experiencing your mother's destiny. Think of it like a video game with many players. She might even choose to guide those souls because they are her past selves, putting her into a unique position to help them. So this cannot be fully understood through logic or argument. So can you simply allow her to make the right decision? No matter what she chooses, she will never be disconnected from you. She will always guide you when you truly need it, or even frequently, but exactly when it is relevant and appropriate. She will take care of you, bless you, and love you always. With this, I conclude my video. If my teachings have transformed your perspective, brought you clarity, or touched your heart and soul, and you feel called to give back, you can join my channel membership as a heart to heart energy exchange. No perks, no tires, just a space for gratitude and contribution. You'll find the join button right next to the subscribe button. Click it and choose what feels right for you. If you have any questions, feel free to type them in the comment section. If you'd like to discuss your personal challenges and gain clarity about your life, you can book a paid counseling session with me. Send a text message on WhatsApp. Please avoid calling. I will allocate a time for you. You're always loved, supported, and guided. Until next time, stay connected, stay empowered, and be blessed. Thank you.